Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video will be Resident Evil skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for all the Resident Evil skins we currently have in game, which are Leon, Jill, Claire and Chris. We are also getting Grace Ashcroft, which can be obtained by purchasing or pre-purchasing Resident Evil Requiem via the Epic Games Store, and you'll receive the Grace's outfit and other items in Fortnite. The Grace skin should also be coming to the item shop at a later date, and all other Resident Evil skins should be coming back around probably the end of February when the new Resident Evil game comes out, Resident Evil Requiem. This video was suggested by one of my viewers, which was Chance. Thank you very much for the video suggestion. All combos will be shown up in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp in the description, comments down below as well. Also make sure to keep a timestamp for all combos 1 to 10. The first skin is Leon S. Kennedy, part of the Raccoon City Survivors set introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. First combo's backbling is Green Herb, part of the Stars team set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. Stick with the standard colour green, you can use red or blue. I'm pretty sure this is Chris Radfield's backbling. Pickaxe I'm using for the Leon combo is Chainsaw Hand, or one of the Leon combos I should say, part of the Nobi Cabin set introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4. Any chainsaw themed pickaxe would work great as a reference to Dr. Salvador and the Chainsaw Sisters, or Dr. Salvador's based off the Chainsaw Man from Resident Evil 4. Glider Unpersoning all combos for all the Resident Evil skins. Bullet Rider, part of the Golden Gunslinger set introduced in Chapter 6 Season 2, works nicely for the bullet design. You could also use One Shot, Gunbrella, Blitzbrella, Magnetic Steps, Salvaged Shoot, Kiddo's Moto, Hot Ride, Victory Vaunter, Sully's new seaplane would work great as well. Contrail for all combos is Ballistics, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, another bullet themed contrail. You could also use Gilded Aura to go with the Bullet Rider, or Too Many TVs, Vines, Ooze, Getaway Case, or no contrail in general, because I know some players don't like to use them. For the Resident Evil skins, if you do have the Spike Sidekick, the dog, that would work nicely as a reference obviously at the zombie dogs from Resident Evil. First weapon wrap is Boogeyman, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. I'm using this weapon wrap for the fully blacked out design. This was obtainable for the Rick's Bounty challenges in Chapter 1, Season 9. If you don't have this one, Stealth Black would be a great alternative. The second combo for Leon now, I thought I'd use Sheriff's Duffel, part of the Survivor in Arms set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. Any gun themed backbling would work nicely. Assassin Pack would work great as well. Even the Detective's Duffel, Pickaxe and Slasher, part of the Shape set introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. Any knife themed pickaxe would work great with Leon. The second weapon wrap now is this one right here, Tie-Dye Abyss, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, and can be made fully blacked out by basically choosing putting your banner colour as black. All you got to do, go down to lobby, click on your banner, over the colour, choose that one, third row down, second across, and pretty much makes it fully blacked out. Let's move on to the third combo now. For this one, I thought I'd use Saving Keystroke, Game Legend Series backbling, part of the Stars team set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. I'm pretty sure this is Jill Valentine's backbling. I'm using that as a reference to obviously in Resident Evil 4 where you save the game, basically if you do it on the typewriter, so that's basically why I'm using it, and works nice for the Resident Evil theme either way. Pickaxe is Jason's Blade Kit, part of the Jason Universe Revenge set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 4, and I'm using the axe style as you see right here, and this is basically to represent the axe that Leon has in the Resident Evil Requiem's newest trailer. Works great, also works great for the brown design. The third weapon wrap now is this one right here, Gaming Legends Series. Jacobs, part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 3. Works nicely for the colour scheme and works nicely with the actual weapon design as well. So when you shoot it, the actual counter goes down, goes from 8 to 7 all the way down to 1. Let's move on to the next combo. We're on to the second skin now, which is Jill Valentine. She has two styles, so I made one combo for each. The first style is just a standard Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 1. Introduced part of the Stars team set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. First combo's backbling is Boomstick, part of the Nobi Cabin Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. She can use a shotgun in Resident Evil, and obviously Resident Evil Remake as well, and obviously Resident Evil 3 also. Pickaxe is Hoagie Hitter, part of the Mystery Inc. set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 4. Using this as a reference to the You Were Jill Sandwich cutscene in Resident Evil, so obviously if you've played the game you'll know what I'm on about. The weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here, fully blacked out. Stealth Black, part of the Air Royale set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. Let's move on to combo number 5 now, and the second combo for Jill. We're on to the second style, the Raccoon City, basically the Resident Evil 3 style for the skin. Backbling is Blaze Canister, part of the Horizon Zero Dawn set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, works great with the skin. Pickaxe is Combat Knife, part of the Future War set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. The weapon wrap for this combo now goes very nicely with the backbling, we're using for the actual chemically or biohazard theme, I guess you could say. The wrap is Ooze, part of the TMNT set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. Let's move on to the sixth combo now. We're on to the third skin, Claire Redfield, which doesn't have any edit styles, part of the Raccoon City Survivors set. First backbling's Biohazard, part of the Years of Rage set introduced in this season, and 28 years later backbling. This backbling can be used with any of the Resident Evil skins. I thought I'd use it with Claire for the red. Pickaxe for this combo, Stun Knife, part of the Sneaking set introduced in Chapter 5, Series 1, works nicely for knife design and the black as well. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here. Fully brown themed Rogue Archaeology, part of the Indiana Jones set introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Battle pass you got for doing Indiana Jones challenges. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 7. Backlink for this one is Detective's Duffel, part of the Loose Cannon set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 7, because in Resident Evil Revelations 2 you can use like a submachine gun with Claire. The pickaxe is Snake's Sword, part of the Naruto set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8, and this sword is to represent the short sword, which is a melee weapon for Claire in Resident Evil Revelations 2 that you can unlock. Basically a special weapon. It's the closest thing I could find to the actual sword. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here. Game Legends series, Mayhem, part of the Mayhem set introduced in Chapter 1, Season X. Goes nicely with her skin tone. Let's move on to combo number 8 now, and the final skin, which is Chris Redfield. That has 2 edit styles, one from Resident Evil 5 and one from Resident Evil Village. Chris Redfield is a part of the Stars Team set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. First combo's backbling is a Wayland Yutani Cat Carrier, part of the Inner Space set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5, and looks like an ammo box. Works great with this skin, or the style specifically, but can be used for both. Pickaxe is Game Legends series, Leon's Combat Knife, part of the Raccoon City Survivors set introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2. Works nice for the green and the Resident Evil design as well, but any other knife themed pickaxe would work great. That combat knife, stun knife would work awesomely as well. Weapon wrap for this combo now is Ones and Zeros, part of the Follow the White Rabbit set introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, use of the black and green design. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. And for this one, I'm using the Arroyo pack, I think that's how you say it, part of the custom set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. I'm using the jungle camo style. Pickaxe is Shakatakers, part of the Shaquille O'Neal set introduced in Chapter 5, Season 4. If you do have the background, that's basically like a Rocky statue. If you have that one, that would work nice as a reference to it in Resident Evil 5 when Chris punches the boulder. That's basically why I'm using this pickaxe. You can also use the Hulk Smashers as well if you'd like to basically any fist-themed pickaxe. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here, Marvel series, Glory to Latveria, part of the Doom of Latveria set, or Latveria, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 4's Battle Pass. Works great. Let's move on to the final combo now, 10. We're now on to the second style for Chris, which is his Resident Evil Village one, the Hound Wolf Squad Chris Redfield. Backbling is Assassin Pack, part of the John Wick set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9. Works nicely for the weapon theme, also the black as well. Pickaxe is Ghostface's Hunting Knife, part of the Ghostface set introduced in Chapter 6, Season 4. Goes nicely for the actual knife theme. The final weapon wrap now is this one right here, Black and Silver Star Wars series for Mandalore, part of the Champions of Mandalore set introduced in Chapter 6, Season MS1. Works great for the colour scheme. That's all the skin combos done for the 4 Resident Evil skins we currently have in game. Once the Grace Ashcroft skin does come out in the ARP shop, I'll make sure to get combos done for her. Thank you once again to Chance for the video suggestion. I really did enjoy getting updated combos or just combos done for the Resident Evil skins in general. They should be coming back around the end of February. I'd probably say around the release date of Resident Evil Requiem, which is coming out on the 27th of February. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, also feel free to leave them. Any of my videos, long form and short form, or try and best get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.